Oh, where is it? I don't know. Hello, everyone. Good evening and welcome to this participant guide orientation for project management, policy development and advocacy for global health. We want to thank you for taking our time to be here. And we do really believe it's going to create a path for every one of us in this course. This is first of its kind that we are combining two courses in the orientation, simply because of our past experiences. Some may not be able to attend this, and then we see situations where a lot of people are lost in the course. So for those who are taking the policy development and advocacy for global health, we believe this is an advantage for you. We hope also to have another orientation, but no one knows how that will go for you and for us. So this is an opportunity that we are holding it together for all participants. My name is Samson Emelike. I am the site coordinator for the course. And with me, I have other facilitators, wonderful facilitators who are ready to support your learning experience to be an awesome one. Trust me, you will be happy with the way this course is going to flow. And then your expectations, we believe, also will be met. So we are already live on YouTube. Those who cannot join the Zoom, they are expected also to consider the YouTube. So this is going to be the presentation outline. This presentation is actually going to last like 30 minutes, and then maybe questions for the next 45 minutes, and then we are good to go. We actually expect everyone to be attentive and also participate. So because we do not want to have distractions from the sounds from our channels, we have muted everyone from our end here. When it's time to ask questions, we will open the floor. But if you have anything of concern to you, you can send the chats, and then the facilitators will read it, and then we compile, and then we will treat every one of them. Some people are already sending chats that they cannot hear us. And that's why okay, so it's good enough. Somebody is providing some support through the chat. They can dial over the internet. The facilitators should also look at that. From our end, we can see those who are not connected with their audio. So they cannot hear us and we cannot hear them. That was why we usually have our first page as a guide to people. Once they log in, they should see that they listen to the music, they hear it. If they don't hear it, then they should be able to log out and log in again if they don't know how to connect to the audio. Okay, so that is where we are, and this is the outline for the presentation. We are going to have the welcome remarks. We are going to have introduction and objectives taken by Jennifer Enekebe. So some of our facilitators may be indisposed, maybe because of network or because of their devices. Okay, so if at their time that they need to take it, if we see that they are not disposed, some other person will take that role for them. Okay, so the introduction and objectives will be taken by Jennifer Enekebe, that's Jenny E. Then the learning methodology will be taken by Jenny O. And the roles of facilitators will be taken by Roy. Then we'll now look at the upcoming UW courses, which will be taken by Patience. Then I will come up and then introduce other upskilling programs and then present the contact for support. So this is the flow that we are going to run. All right, so let's see. That's my welcome introduction anyway. So we are going to look at the introduction and objectives. Jennifer Enekebe, are you on? I need to, because I have to mute everyone from this end. I need to find out Jennifer. Okay, has she logged out? She joined a while ago. Jennifer. Okay, yeah, she's here. So Jennifer, let me see. I need to ask you to unmute. So Jennifer, are you able to unmute?
Hello.
Okay. Okay, great.
Yes. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you so much. My name is Jennifer Enekebe. I'm one of the co-facilitators working with Havron 360. And I'd like to welcome everyone to this orientation session. So this orientation is necessary for us to be able to, have a smooth sail through the University of Washington courses. And we normally have this orientation before we start a course. And I'm sure there are several of us here who may have taken courses with Havron e-learning hub. We know that we always have an orientation to intimate everybody about what to expect and how the course would go. And we know that it better enhances participation and also expectations of both the facilitators as well as the participants. Next, please. So the objectives of this presentation or this meeting is to acquaint participants with the local participation guide, to acquaint participants with various supports that are available from Havron facilitators, and to acquaint participants with other resources from the Havron e-learning hub. So, yes. Next, we have the learning methodology.
Yes, thank you so much, Jennifer. I think who is supposed to take this next now? Who is supposed to take this, please?
I think it's Jennifer. Jennifer.
Okay, Jennifer, are you here? Hello, Jennifer. Is she still on this call? Okay, let me just check something. Have you checked if she's on this call?
She's on. I think she's having network challenges, but she's on the call.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
Jennifer.
here.
Okay, you're here. Good to know.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Jennifer Okafor. I'm one of the facilitators for Havron. So I'm going to be taking us on the learning methodology. For the Havron courses, for the project management and for policy and advocacy in global health, we are going to be taking two forms of peer-to-peer learning. Can you all hear me, please?
Yes, we can.
One is the local, which is going to be taking place in our WhatsApp platform, where we are going to be communicating in each of the groups. I believe each and every one of us, we have been placed in our various platforms where we are going to be communicating, and we have our facilitators there. Then the second one is when you log in inside of Canvas platform, where in the Canvas platform, you are grouped in different groups, where they are going to see your own group when the time comes. Okay. Now for this course, we have grades. The minimum grade is 70%. By 70%, it means that if you go below 70%, that is like 69, 68, 69.5, you're not going to be receiving a certificate. For you to be qualified to receive this University of Washington certificate, it's going to be 70 and above. So the minimum, the benchmark is 70%. Now, for minimum attendance there'll be a minimum attendance of 75% at the local group. This local group, just like I said ab initio, is the WhatsApp forum. Some of us are already in our WhatsApp groups. It's expected that out of 4, you're going to be there for 3 out of 4, that's 75%. You're always going to come, submit your discussions, attend and follow up on what we are doing, because we are going to be taking attendance. You'll see others submitting their discussions, communicating and all that. Okay, for our assignments and weight, we have different things that it's expected of us. We have activities that we are to attend to. Number 2, we have the written assignment. Number 3, we have quiz. Number 4, we have discussions. All these are graded. Both the assignment, the quiz, the discussions, the activity is going to be carried out in the Canvas platform, and also for the discussion in our local group, which I believe we all belong to. And sometimes some of these courses we also have a final exam, but it depends on if it's going to be applicable to the particular course you're going to be doing. And also we have different case studies, different scenarios, different additional learning for you to be more grounded and balanced. Now, this is the respective course assignments and the weight. PMGH, that is for Project Management in Global Health. The assignment, the score for the assignment is 60%. Please, you have to be very careful, because if you miss out on this assignment, it's going to affect that 70%, or it might hinder you from being certified. And also for the quiz is 30%. Now for the forum discussion, which happens in the platform, inside the Canvas, and also in the WhatsApp, is 10%. Now for the policy and advocacy in global health, the assignment is a little bit different from that of project management, because the assignment is a sum total of 40%, while the quiz is 20%. Then the discussion is going to be 20%. Then we also have our final exam and assignment, which is also 20%. So it's different from project management. And when you sum this 40, 20, 20, 20, 20 times 3, 60 plus 40, it will sum it up to 100%. Next slide, please. Now, discussions at Havron Group. We in Havron, we hold our weekly meetings via our WhatsApp. This happens every week, and in a week we have the 7 days. We always communicate. Some persons, when we are required of us to submit our discussions, some might submit on Monday, others might submit on Thursday, others might submit on Wednesday. So, but it's advisable for us to always communicate during the WhatsApp meetings. We also have the 3 real-time meetings during the course, which also takes place via Zoom. But this is not cast on stone. It depends on each week that maybe a good number of the participants is finding it very difficult to navigate through a particular module. Now, because of that, we are going to initiate a Zoom meeting so that each and every one of us, because it's not just about the certification, it's also about knowing or having a deep understanding of what you're doing, mastering the course, knowing the processes, because project management, it goes into all and every spheres of life. So these weekly meetings will facilitate seamless attainment of the required 70% attendance, just like I said before. That means you, out of 4, 3, you always participate in our weekly WhatsApp meetings, and also a very small portion of participants can attend 3 out of 4 meetings, because it is advisable for you to gain the full knowledge of this course. Advisable for us to be in the local WhatsApp meetings 100%. Always coming there. We have our meetings all the time, every week. Thank you very much. So facilitators and their roles.
Thank you very much, Jenny. I want to find out if Roy, can you speak? Are you on with us? Hello, Roy. Okay, I think he might still be having problem. Okay, and so let me just run through these facilitators and their roles. So like we said before, we have a good number of facilitators who are ready to make things happen for every one of us. And we have Poli Kezi, she's from Cameroon. Then we have Asanga Belinda, she's also from Cameroon. Then we have Patience, she's from Nigeria. We have Jennifer, the one that just made presentation now. This is her. So she's also from Nigeria. And then we have Jennifer Enekebe. She was one that took the introduction and objectives. Then this gentleman is also from Cameroon. His name is Mikole. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that word very well, that name. And then we have Roy Eze. He's also from Nigeria. He's the one who is supposed to take this, but maybe because of his network, he's not able to come. And this is myself. My name is Samson Emelike. So we are all here to make your learning experience an awesome one. And I know that you all will be happy that you did join us. So what are our rules? We are here to support registration of courses, which was why all of you came on board. We guided you through, and this is what we do. We also support you in gaining access to the course website. The course website is Canvas. Shortly before 28th, either 26th or 27th, email will be sent to everyone, and then you will begin to gain access to the course website. Now, this is a bit tricky if you do not pay close attention to it. So we will also guide you on how you gain access to that. We also moderate discussions during weekly meetings. You know, like Jennifer tried to explain, the meetings were originally, it was scheduled to hold 4 times throughout the course of the program. But however, we discovered that it's not easy for someone, only very few people will meet 3 meetings out of 4. And so we had the opportunity, the problem of not giving people certificates and then battling with our conscience to say, well, let's give them. Because University of Washington will ask you, those who did not meet the 75% attendance, do not give them certificates, because that is left entirely to us here to know who met that 75%. So in the time past, we have had people who even score 100%, but they didn't meet the 75% attendance. So what we did was to increase the number of times to meet to up to 10 times. So if someone misses 2 times, that person is still able to meet 75%, and then we give. Okay, so this is why we have weekly meetings. You may be wondering, what is the weekly meetings? We do not meet physically, and we do not meet real time in the WhatsApp meeting. What we do is we post the questions for the week on Sunday or Monday, and participants will have from Monday till Saturday or Friday to respond to that question. Once you respond, if you post your discussion in response to that question, we will record you that you have attended the meeting. At least your ideas has been shared for those in that group to learn from. That is the peer-to-peer for every week that happens. We also moderate the discussions, like sharing, what's it called? The questions. And then people will ask questions. We will also amplify that question or put it in a way that makes people will have better understanding. We try to explain the module content. If there be any module content that is not quite clear, you ask questions, then we will be able to provide answers and more clarifications. We also remind you on your assignment timelines. We know a lot of people are busy and you may be carried away. So we give prompts. We give prompts for you to remember that your assignment timeline is near. and then we guide you on how to escalate technical issues. There are technical issues that you may encounter that we cannot resolve. So we guide you on how you can escalate that to University of Washington appropriate quarters. It could be a technical issue. It could be a cost-related technical issue. So we'll direct you to the appropriate channel that you can escalate your issues to. Now, these are optional value-added services that we provide. This is unique to us. For those of you who are in Nigeria, certificate distribution, we share it via NIPOS registered mail at no extra cost to you. But this takes it takes 14 to 21 days to arrive. In the time past also, we had complaints from participants that their certificates were squeezed when we sent through EMS in NIPOS. EMS is supposed to land within 2 to 4 working days. But even though they do, most of them do, but they end up being squeezed or stained with oil. There are several cases of that, so we have stopped using that. We only wait to use the registered mail. We have evidence that we have sent this, and most time they have always been delivered. The only challenges are the delays, and sometimes they don't even call you that the thing has arrived. And you will be the one to go to the nearest post office to the address you provided to pick at no extra cost. Then some people may say, okay, while we wait for that to arrive, can you share the soft copy with me? We do that at a token. Those of you who may require that will take the certificate to a cyber cafe to scan and send to your email or your WhatsApp. So they usually will charge between 100 to 200 naira, especially for those in Nigeria. Okay, so this is what we do for people who require that service. Now, we also provide the soft copy material, the course materials for those who want to have them as reference purposes. You are not paying for these course materials, rather the memory device or the flash drive that we load these materials in is what you paid for. And currently we have a 32 gigabyte flash drive, which contains 9 different courses. And it goes for 5,000 naira. The flash goes for 5,000 naira. You are not paying for the course materials. You are just paying for the flash drive. And then what we do is we package it together with your certificate and send in line with your chosen means of distribution. If it is the registered mail, we send it. If you want it an express and you want to pay for DHL or for the other express service that we have, which may be cheaper, you have the options. So when the time reaches, we'll present those options for you. Now, these are some of the technical issues that people may experience. Difficulty in accessing the course portal once the invite is given. We always encourage you to contact the admins in your respective subgroups. 2, we will also lead you on how to escalate course-related complaints. You may have an issue, you are not able to submit your assignment, you are not able to gain access to your course. We'll tell you on how to do that. There is a video that we will share that will guide you on that. Submitting assignment with attachment, we're also to provide that support. We will give you a guide on how to attach your assignment and submit. Then we also have the option of people may not want to use their laptop, they want to use their phones, and they want easy access to the course. There is a Canvas app. So we're also going to share a video guide on how you can install the app and then link your course portal to that app. All right, so this is where that session ends. I would like to find out if Patience is here. Patience, are you on? Hello, Patience. Okay, Patience seems not to be available. Okay, we're almost coming to an end. Just to let you know the upcoming courses from University of Washington. There are 3 courses anyway: leadership and management in health, global mental health, and fundamentals of implementation science. For Havron, we are only going to host 2 courses, and that is leadership and management in health. That course is going to start 20th September and run till 5th December 2021. We have already opened our recruitment group, so if you are interested, you can join. Payment channels are also open, and the online application will commence on 16th July 2021 and will end on 19th August 2021. Okay, then the other one is global mental health, which is also going to start on 4th October 2021 to December 12th, 2021. We have also opened the recruitment group, and payments are open. The reason we make early payments is to get more people. And then for those of us in Nigeria, to ensure that because of the rising exchange rate, we are able to curtail the surge, in that once we have money, we buy at this rate. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, it may increase. So for us, the prices that we have fixed are based on the prevailing prices, exchange rates. In 1 month's time, the rate may change. So those who will be paying then may have to pay the updated rates. Okay, so this is why we open early payments. Then for the other upskilling programs, we have 2 types. There is one we developed in-house, and then there's one that comes from our partners, like the one you are taking now is from one of our partners, University of Washington. So for the in-house programs, we have Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Word, statistical analysis software like the SPSS, EpiInfo, Stata, and so on and so forth. And they are designed for beginners, intermediate, and advanced users. And both of them are available as an online or face-to-face for those who are living in Abuja, or even if you're not living in Abuja, you are living in Nigeria, we can make plans to visit your state to provide this. So there are 5 modules of Excel. I won't bother you with this. If you're interested in Excel, we can give you further details on this. Then for our partner programs, we represent 6 institutions of higher learning who provide partial scholarship for candidates who enroll through Havron. So if you're enrolling into these schools through Havron, you are definitely going to pay less than if you enrolled independently. Just like University of Washington, if you were to enroll into this course, you will be paying an equivalent of $199. For the international participant, I think you paid about $60. Those first in Nigeria, you paid what's it called, 15 and then 22 for project management and policy respectively. All right, so these are partners: University of Washington in the US, Empower School of Health, Switzerland, UNICAF in Cyprus, and these are the respective courses they provide. PDC means Professional Development Course, PGD, Postgraduate Diploma, and MSc, PSc, and PhD. These are the different course, programs that these universities, they offer. So we are available for your reach to contact us for any issue, either with the courses you want to enroll for any course. You can also chat us up. All those people that are admin in the respective groups and the subgroups, you can also contact them, or you email us at support@havron360.org. All right, so this is where we come to an end of this program, of this orientation. We want to thank every one of you for joining and participating. So in a very short, let's say in the next 15 minutes, we would like to entertain questions, comments, and your views. If what we have brought to you now is in conflict with what some of you who attended the University of Washington orientation, if you need to review and compare, then let us know. Okay, sorry, Patience, I just read your charts. Sorry, yeah, it was actually due to noise that is coming from the background. Okay, so let me unmute everybody. Let me just give everybody opportunity. If you want to speak, you can speak. You can unmute. Patience, I'm so sorry I didn't read your message now. I actually did that. I'm sorry. Okay, does anybody have any?
There's a question from Patrick asking how people are supposed to know their subgroups.
Okay, everybody must have received email with a link to join the general group and also the subgroup. If you are here in this meeting, it means that you are in the general group and or the subgroup. So you can check your email if you have not joined any of the subgroups, but you need to, I'm sure you are already in the general group. So that's how you are supposed to join. But if you can't find that email, just speak to any of the admin, then we will check your status and then add you accordingly. Thank you. Okay, we have some hands up between Musa and Nura. Okay, I think Musa hand came up, I'm sure. Musa, Nura, please, you can unmute and speak.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Thank you for these wonderful presentations. To me, this is the second time I am participating in this University of Washington online development training. Actually, for the Hebron, actually, it is quite different, totally different from my previous people I enroll with. Actually, so I'm so happy. I know we have a lot of way to go, and I know I will learn a lot from you guys. My concern is regarding this every week meeting via WhatsApp. So, you know, most of us here, we have a very tight schedule. So I don't know, is this not possible at least maybe 1-2 weeks or maybe once a month for this our this side meeting, or I don't actually know. That is my concern.
Okay, thank you very much, Musa. Let me explain it this way. We know how tight everybody's schedule can be, even the facilitators. So we try to make it very easy. It is not real time. This one that we're having now is not going to be like this. It's not going to be like there is a specific date that all of us will be online for that meeting. It's simply going to be, if I'm the facilitator facilitating your group, on Sunday, I will post a question. I say, okay, can you let us know how what we treated today or in this week module affects what you do and what are you going to bring on board? Or I might ask a question, what were you doing that you are going to be doing differently now that you have learned this module? So I will post that question. You as a participant, you have from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to choose any date to respond.
Wow.
So it is not that we are tying you on a particular date that you'll be available. So if you choose, because your schedule is very tight on Monday, you can't respond on Monday. What about Tuesday? You can't respond on Tuesday, but you want to find time and read and submit your post on Wednesday. Submit your post on Wednesday. You are done for that week. We'll record you that you have attended the meeting for that week. So that is how we have designed our participation for participants.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is absolutely good, actually. I thought we are coming online every time we are going to have the meeting.
Okay,
thank you.
The other time that we can come online like this is when we envisage a particular assignment that is very, very tough and people are finding it difficult, then we bring everybody together through Zoom. And that happens maybe only 2 times throughout the 3 months course. So we choose a particular date that we find out that people are finding it difficult to understand, or we just need to give an aid to group of people.
Yes, yes,
You know, some
I get
people
it.
may not post it in general. They may meet us directly outside, just discussing with the admins,
Yes.
and finding difficult there. So when we get the signal that many people are having that problem, we will stage a Zoom so that every one of us will come together and discuss that. That's the only time we have Zoom meeting. Otherwise, the rest meetings are through WhatsApp. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you. Some other person raised his or her hand and now it's down.
I think, I don't know. I think maybe he's out. That was
Okay.
Augustine. But we have
Okay.
some messages in the chat box.
Okay, please go ahead and pick them, Jennifer.
Okay, fine. So the first question is from Hilda. She's asking, are the BSc courses from the partners approved in Nigeria?
Okay, they may not be, we don't know their status with Nigeria, but globally they are acceptable. They are acceptable by the United Nations organizations. They are acceptable in the World Higher Education database. So those are the things that are of concern for us. If they don't accept it now, they will still accept it later because times are changing.
Okay, thank you. So the next question is from Valentina. She's asking, please, how many times a week do we have lectures for the courses?
Okay, there are no a real-time time for everyone to attend a lecture. The lectures are presented in notes, they are presented in videos, they are presented in audios. So once you log in on Monday, on Sunday, they will be opened. So you can have access to them on Monday. You download them, you read through, you listen to the audios, you view the videos, and then you have till Sunday to take the quiz, to respond to the assignments, and respond to the discussion on Canvas. There is no specific date that you must be there for lectures. So that's how convenient it is.
Okay. All right, thank you. So I think you also answered. I think you also answered Adewole's question because he asked something similar. His question was, please, what days of the week would the lecturers hold?
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so the next question is by Joshua. He asks, how many groups are we expected to join? Because I am seeing so many groups.
Okay, yeah, Joshua, depending on the course that you are taking right now, you are supposed to belong to 2 groups. There is one general, and it is named for project management, is Havron PMGH General Group. And then you're also supposed to belong to a subgroup of that project management, if it is project management that you are in for. So for project management, we have Alpha, we have Delta, we have Beta, we have Gamma, and we have Kappa. There are 5 of them. So for each participant in project management, you belong to 2, the general one and the one in the subgroup. The general one is where we send information that concern everybody in that course. And then in your own subgroup is where the facilitator will give information regarding your discussion for that week, and attendance is taken in that subgroup. So the other groups that you may belong to may be the other ones for other courses. Okay, for the recruitment for project management and policy development, if you are in the recruitment group, you are expected to exit. By the way, Roy, so from next week, we are going to collapse those recruitment for project management and policy development. We are collapsing those 2. We are actually giving people opportunity to migrate to our Telegram, where we have large group to accommodate everyone. So we are going to collapse that, and then all information regarding these courses will be channeled to the general forum for policy development, and then the general forum for project management, and then the respective subgroups. Jennifer, over.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, thank you. All right, so Ifeanyi Chukwu is asking if PDAGH will have another orientation session with University of Washington.
No, that orientation
can you
is
hear
the
me?
final orientation for investor. Yeah. Are you saying PD? Okay, that's a policy development, right?
Yes.
Yes, there will
We may
be
have another
an
orientation.
orientation. There will be an orientation for policy development, and that is coming. I think we must have shared that the details. We have shared that already, but we'll still share it again and carry everybody along. Over.
All right. Thank you. So that's all I have. All the questions that are in the chat box. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So at this point, we have come to the end of this orientation. We want to appreciate everyone. Yes.
So someone asked about the BSc courses. Like, how long will it take?
Okay, the BSc courses, it depends on which course and which university. For Texila American University, if you are offering, if you are going for a bachelor in public health, for instance, it's 2 years. You already have your first degree or you have a HND. So for that, it's 2 years. Then for the other ones, I think it's 4 years. For other courses and other universities, is 4 years. So it depends. When you let us know the course, then we'll let you know the universities that are offering that course, and then the requirements and the duration. Okay, I think there's another question here. Mayowa is asking if University of Washington have plans to run a master's. I believe they are running a master's program, but it's not coming from the Department of Global Health e-learning. Yes, there are different campuses or departments of University of Washington. The ones that we are dealing with is the Department of Global Health e-learning. But the other end, they are running a public health. They are running a public health program. As for the affordability, we can't say because we have not discussed that with them. Okay, somebody's asking how the attendance will be taken. Once we share a question in the subgroup and you respond, just tell, you also end it with your name. If they respond, how do you manage such and such situation in your office? You say, okay, I will do so and so, and my name is this. So the facilitator will take note of your response, and because you have attached your name to it, they will record it, and it will be shared on the platform for you to know those whose posts have been taken into attendance. Okay, Hadiza is asking if it is possible for Havron to discuss an affordable master's program. Yes, what I told you is that the master's program that we enroll people into, most of them have advantage. We are a group. They know that we are a group. They have given us group discounts. Some of them are about 10%. Okay, some of them are more than 10%. For instance, Empower School of Health, instead of paying $2,500, you are paying $1,500 through Havron. Okay, so that is how it is done. Okay, yeah, if you earn a certificate, you can actually come to our office and pick it. Yes, it's very, very okay. Margaret asked that privately to me, say, is it possible to collect certificate directly from your office? Very, very well. There are some people who have been coming to collect their certificates in our office in Abuja. Okay, someone is asking, Valentina is asking, how is the discussion group done? If we post a question in the group, for local group, you will respond to it. Then the one in the canvas, you will see the question when you log in, and then click reply. It takes you to your group, and then you respond there. That's how discussion group is done. Yes, the PhD is the same thing. We have two partners who provide PhD programs, and it's still the same thing. We have that group consideration. We have from UNICAF, and then we have from Texila. These are the two of our partners offering PhD for now. Yes, that's just what I tried to explain. We have scholarship for that. It may not be as big as anybody would think, but the program, especially for for UNICAF, the consideration given to us is very unique. Okay, so there is a plan that the student enrollment officer attached to Havron has for us. So when you come from Havron, you will enjoy that payment plan. PhD is 3 years. PhD is 3 years. Okay, so yes, does anybody want to speak? Okay, I thought I had someone's. So Jennifer and Code, did we miss out? Did I miss out any question on the chat box?
Yes, I think there was a question from John, which was asking about if from John, who was asking if when assignments are given, will it be posted on the WhatsApp group or sent to our email addresses?
No, sorry, let me just, I think I'm having problem with, for the assignment, you will have to go through your portal. It is there. But for the WhatsApp discussion, it is through the, it is through our WhatsApp channel. I'm trying to escape a problem that might come up just a while ago. Okay, so that is that. The assignments will be given in on the portal. Once you follow the portal, it is there. Okay.
Okay. Are you done?
Yes, I'm done. Over.
Okay. All right. So thanks. It's another question that came up recently from Jennifer. And she asks, is the PhD recognized around the world?
Yes, they are. Around the world, they are.
Okay. All right. Those are all the questions I can see. I don't know if I missed any or if I missed any other one. That's all for now, I guess.
Okay, so thanks everyone. We will continue. You can post your questions in the WhatsApp group so that we can also respond to them. So thanks everyone for being available. We are going to have a very lovely experience in these courses. Thank you so much. Have a lovely weekend.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye.